think it's down to 2. And I see them flying around the chimney. But what's amazing is they're on the grate of my chimney, and it's a 2-story house. So the top of the chimney's probably over 30 feet high. I don't know how they get out of there.
Well, don't they have wings? They probably fly.
That would be a heck of a first flight, 30 feet up and then out a chimney. I think maybe the mother flies it up and releases them or something. It's sort of like, hey son, hey daughter, try this. You better not mess up.
Well, maybe they practice in the chimney where the wind isn't so bad, and then the mother would take them up there and say, okay, you ready for your first lesson?
Talk about soloing, your initial soloing flight. Kind of all or nothing, right?
We are now live streaming on YouTube. We're just a little early, but we're going to catch the pre-net rag shoot.
Oh, I'll make an official announcement then. This is KJ7JL, and the 2-meter single sideband net will begin in approximately 5 minutes.
Good evening, it's N7LJC in Gold Hill, over.
Oh, there's Larry. Maybe Larry knows something about chimney starlings.
Not a thing. I avoid chimneys.
Well, you know, coming from Wisconsin, we built this house, and I asked them for 3 fireplaces. What a dummy I was.
K7WRU.
I heard a KA7WRU in there, I believe. Go ahead.
Roger, roger. I thought I'd try to check in early. I got to get out of here.
Did you hear him, Jeff?
I hear him in the background. Why don't you go and make a contact with Ivy? I'm assuming it's Ivy.
Yeah, Roger. Okay. Yeah, I guess I've got my antenna pointed that way. You're going to leave us early, Ivy?
Yeah, I am. We've got company, so I just got to get in and out real quick.
All right. Well, you're coming in really well tonight. That's too bad. If you get a chance, tell the guys over there we're streaming live again on YouTube, over.
Roger, roger. Well, they ought to be able to hear you. God, I hear you great tonight.
Yeah, I've got one of the best copies I've had on you over at Grants Pass. It's a beautiful copy, over.
Roger, roger. Well, y'all have a good net, and we will talk to y'all next week. K7WRU.
Okay, Ivy, thanks for checking in early. Appreciate it, and we'll listen for the guys over there. It might be a good night for Grants Pass tonight, over.
Yeah, he was booming very loud.
Yeah. How's it going, Walter?
Pretty good.
Well, that's good. You're up there. We got a second set of ears for Grants Pass. That's a good deal. We might have a full boat tonight. There's no meeting in Grants Pass, and no Aries meeting or anything like that here in Medford, so we might have a pretty decent turnout. N7 RB and a Pete.
N7LJC, you still there, Larry?
Yeah, still here.
Well, how's your picture sorting coming out?
Hey, still working on it. You know, got a lot of stuff to do, and shifted software, so I have using something a little bit better than came with the Garmin. But I'm just working on a track from Chicago to LA. There's over 11,000 data points on the GPS track.
I hope they're not 11,000 photos.
No, I've never done more than about, say 2,700 in 4.5 days, over.
remember the days you had 36 shots and you waited a week to see if any of them came out?
Oh yeah, and and you counted every roll and every shot over.
And even less with a 120 roll film. You had 12 shots and you waited a week.
Well, I started shooting on a
Yeah, there's about a 20-second delay on YouTube.
We only had, I think,
but,
9
we've got
shots.
we've got a few
on
different
Oh,
that one.
I had one. I had a 6x9 back on looks like a speed graphic or something. Roger?
Yeah,
mine was a Century
getting better
graphic.
every
It was kind
time,
of a
huh?
baby graphic,
That's
and it didn't have the speed graphics focal plane shutter, so you use the shutter in the lens, and that's the first camera I ever used. I actually bought one. I saw one for sale online from some guy who lived about 4 hours away from me when I lived in D.C., and I bought it with a couple lenses.
Yeah, that was fun. It was, you got tilts, a little tilts, no shifts, but you had tilts. Oh, I better start this thing off here. Okay, this is KJ7JL on the 2-meter Southern Oregon single sideband net. We start this 7 p.m. every Tuesday night on vertical, and then we switch to a horizontal antenna aimed towards Roseburg, and then we change to back to a vertical antenna with a different net control. That would be N7RBP. Okay, this is KJ7JL, and I am switching to a horizontal antenna aimed north. This is KJ7JL on the 2-meter single sideband net, transmitting single sideband to Roseburg, K7POJ, KJ7JL. Oh, beautiful copy. S3, but absolutely perfect audio, sir. Did you do something different?
No, I have not done anything different. Just pointed the antenna your way. I do have a little power line noise coming from you, so it's going to make the weak stations a little hard to pull out.
Roger. Okay. We have a few people here already. We know we got K7BBS, we got N7LJC, N7RBP, and we have Walt HEX. So anyone else out there that can hear Steve in Roseburg would like to try to make a contact. Go ahead.
N8BKJ Medford.
Go ahead, sir. NABKJ, I believe.
K7POJ. This is November 8 Bravo Kilo Juliet in Medford, running 100 watts on a horizontal beam. It's a 10-element beam.
Well, you were just loud and clear there for a second, and then the QSB came and then took you down. I imagine you'll come right back up again, so we'll see what happens. November 8th, and I'll leave the last part of your call. This is K7POJ, Handle Steve, over.
Wonderful, thank you. NABKJ and back to net control.
Can you mute the rest of your call sign?
November 8 Bravo Kilo Juliet.
Okay, BKJ is in Juliet.
November 8 Bravo Kilo Juliet.
QSL, November 8 Bravo Kilo Juliet. And your handle on that?
The handle is Tom, QSL.
Handle here is Steve. Thank you very much. Good contact.
Boy, Tom, you really sound good tonight. You sound beautiful. N7RBP.
Hey, Walt.
Hey, Steve. K7PLJ, KC7HEX. You're booming in as usual.
Yeah, you did a great job here. F5. You saw what happened with my preamp, so I have just a radio preamp. Over.
Yeah, I hope it gets fixed. It would probably Make me what, 30 over then?
Yeah, but it's all fake. You know, this is the real thing. I have another preamp. I'm just going to swap them out. I just can't run as much power through the one that I have here. And then while I'm at it, I'll put that 1.2 up there.
You're part of the Pacific Northwest VHF listserv, right? Do you get those emails?
I do, yes, sir.
You saw that guy with the 1K 2 meter amp for sale?
Oh, I don't know about that. I'll ask for that, though.
Okay, look at the email.
Okay. Yeah, I've never run 1.2 sideband before. Never had a rig that did it.
No. I'm talking about just a 2 meter 1 kilowatt amplifier.
Oh, okay. I'm not sure what that's about.
Okay. KC7HX.
All right, thank you, Walt. Let's see. BBS, you there? I am here. Hello, POJ. So, a 1.2 or let's say 23 centimeter sideband. Doesn't your 9700 do that? It does. I kind of forgot about it. I've spent years playing with 1.2 FM, even built a 200 amp, 200 watt amplifier for it, but never done sideband on 1.2. Well, we'll have to try it out one day. You know, here with the flex and my transverter, I think I can do 10 watts, so I'm limited to that. But once I get my antenna up, the antenna might have some pretty good narrow gain, so we'll see. So I'm getting you at about an S8 here on my side. S5 here, and we've got some airplane flutter too. Well, okay. I was hoping I would be doing more, but then again, that's the way it is. Well, my power top amp's out. And did that go down from just power going through it, or did it get hit by something else? I'm not sure what happened. When it did go out, I was just moving the antenna around. When you disconnect the antenna, it changes the power return where half the current is going down the ground and the other half is going down the black wire. And when you disconnect it, then all of the power goes down the black wire. So I don't know if that had to do with it or not. Yeah, okay, well, real good. Yeah, I'm hearing a little bit of what you called the airplane flutter, which on you now. So I guess the airplanes are somewhere in between. Interesting. I've never heard that term before, but now it makes a little sense. I'll toss it back to Net Control. See if you can find some more.
Roger, good contact. It seems like sometimes with the airplanes we get an improved signal bouncing off the airplane wings, but maybe I'm mistaken. All right, anybody else there can hear POJ? I'm assuming you're barefoot or something. Go ahead.
You said there was an ATS station?
Oh, HEX is Walt.
There was another station that you mentioned, but I guess maybe it was ATS. I wrote it down here, but I did talk to Walt.
Larry.
Yeah, see?
Roger, N7LJC, but I don't know if Larry can even hear you. He can hear me on vertical. N7LJC, can you hear Roseburg?
Definitely not.
That's a definite negative. So, all right, Larry can't hear Roseburg. He's in like a tunnel or a valley or something. All right, who else is out there who wants to try to make a contact to Roseburg? No charge. I don't charge anything.
Let me give it a try there, Jeff. K7POJ, this is N7RB and a P. How copy, over? Oh, I can hear him just fine, but we'll try it one more time. K7POJ, this is N7RBP, shooting a maximum of 100 watts up to Roseburg on an 11-element Yagi, horizontally polarized. Do you copy, over?
I I do, Bob. 11 element Yagi horizontal, M7RBT. Go ahead, old man.
Oh, very good. I wasn't sure you were going to copy me at my first transmission. Well, good. I occasionally make it up there. Last week I didn't do so good, but how am I doing up there? How copy, over?
Yeah, you're not showing on the estimator, which would mean that my local RF noise has come down enough to let you through, over.
Yeah, roger that. Roger that. Very good. Well, again, we're streaming live streaming on YouTube again. If the guys up there in Roseburg want to tune in, just go to my QRZ page, N7RBP QRZ, and click on the YouTube icon down a little ways on my page, and you'll be able to live stream it, over.
Roger, Roger. We'll have to do that next week. I know I did it the week before, so. All right. Well, very good. I'm glad that you got a hold of me, and you'll have a good conversation there with Grants Pass, over.
Roger that. Well, thanks for the contact, Steve. You're sounding beautiful down here tonight. Just conditions are exceptional. We've got Grants Pass coming in wonderfully, and you're coming in from Roseburg, just Q5. 73, Steve, we'll see if anybody else wants to give you a chat there. K7POJ, this is the N7 RBP radio station in Medford, Oregon. Go ahead, Jeff.
All right, we're still open for anyone who wants to try to make a contact to Steve. K7POJ in Roseburg. We'll go one more time. Anyone want to just try and make a contact? Go now.
K7POJ from KC7OOY.
Hey, old man, what's going on?
Blasting about 20 watts your direction. You're sounding good about S9 right here tonight.
What do you got? 1,500 elements?
15 of them.
Okay, 20 watts, right?
Roger, roger. Yeah, about 22 watts right now.
Okay, that's 5. So you're just saying the KAL, over?
Dang, we're doing pretty good tonight then. Conditions must be pretty good, so.
Yeah, maybe we'll have luck to get something on.
Yeah, I need to get the amp. I've been rearranging everything, so I need to get the amp back online, and then we'll give that a go.
Okay, well, okay, fine. Well, there's something wrong. You're doing magic here, over.
Yeah, roger, roger. What are you running out tonight?
1,000.
Okay, that makes sense. We'll go with that.
Yeah, my 220 volts is blinking.
Okay, that kind of makes sense. Is the dryer's dimming down a little when you transmit?
Yeah, it slows down. Takes longer to dry to close.
That's overrated. You don't need dry close these days. It's too warm out for that.
Roger that. Well, it's good to hear you there, Matt.
Yeah, it's been a while. We got kind of busy with summertime and trying to get the radio rearranged and cars done and house taken care of. It's just been a busy summer so far. So, but I think we're getting close to having the Radio Shack put back together.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'm always doing something here, but anyway, we're up and working. That's for sure.
Yep. Roger, roger. Did I hear you guys are going to start playing 1296?
Well, Walt's been talking about it, and I have a 1296 antenna. I just need to get it on the tower.
Okay, yeah, I don't know how many elements. It's 12 feet long. I've got 2 of those that I've been thinking about throwing up, so maybe I'll stack those in between the 220 antennas.
Yeah, the unfortunate thing is I used to have a 181 amp, and I sold that, but I do still have the beam, so I'll put that on the tower, and we'll feed it with some RGT. Sorry about that, and then we'll see what happens.
Yeah, sounds good. You think you'll have it up there next weekend, maybe?
Don't know. I have to bring it down. That's always short.
Well, when you get it up there, let me know, because I've almost got now that the trailer's almost ready to drive around, I'll drag it up to Mount Ashland. In worst case, we'll work 10 watts up there.
Well, I'm sure that'll happen without a problem. I'll go outside and talk to you with my walkie-talkie.
Yep, that sounds fair, too. So, okay, well, I'll let you get back to it, and I'm going to sit back and listen. K7POJ from KC7OOY.
Hey, can you hear that signal there, net control?
Oh, roger, roger. Matt, you're loud and clear into Medford.
Excellent. Luckily, I guess you're about probably 15 degrees off my beam, so you're probably in the pickle of it all.
Yeah, that's nine S units, and the preamp is off. So yeah, you're coming in pretty strong, Matt.
Excellent, excellent. Well, we'll keep it pointed this way now and let you guys go back at it.
Yep, he broke my meter.
And you're on the backside too.
Yep. POJ, I wanted to mention, I heard about Dan, I can't remember his call sign offhand, that runs Just Another Net and how he lost his wife.
Yeah, Roger. Nancy 0 Foxtrot Queen November.
Yeah, I don't know how many people down here played a part in Just Another Net, but that happened last, Sunday?
Yeah, Roger. Sunday morning. Yeah, we'll pass it over the net control. There's somebody that we do the 40-meter net with every day, and he's over in Klamath Falls. He runs power and been working on radios all his life, and that's why I'll pass her over.
Okay, Roger. I don't know, Bob. Bob, do you know that group also?
Oh yeah, I know Dan, and he's been around Klamath Falls for a long time. We listen to the Just Another Net on the weekends on 7104 or 7204, and that's just on the weekends, and on the weekdays it's the Jefferson Noon Net on Monday through Friday. Over.
Okay, all right, Roger. All right, sorry to hear that. All right, well, we'll open this up one more time. Someone wants to try to play radio. We got quite a good turnout today. A lot of good contacts. A lot of multi-Aggies. But anyone else want to try to make a contact? Go ahead.
Yeah, let me try locally here. This is K7 POJ, 2ST to Douglas County. Anybody want to talk to the Rogue Valley here on this frequency? No takers there, net control.
All right, Steve. Good contacts. A lot of folks able to make contact with you today. People are checking out their antennas. So, as you know, we really appreciate you. We get to play with our antennas and our radios this way. See if we can improve them. All right, K7POJ, this is Net Control, KJ7JL. Appreciate your being there. I'm going to turn it over to Bob and let Bob conduct the second half of this net, which will be on a vertical antenna.
Okay, Jeff, thank you for that. This is N7RBP with the 2-meter single sideband Rogue Valley net, and we're going to see if we can make a little noise over into the Grants Pass area, about 35 or 40 miles west of us. So, WA6OTP, Jim, are you by frequency this evening? Over. Okay, Jim, we copy you. Kind of weak tonight, but we do copy you. We already got Ivy checked in, KA7WRU. He was going to be in and out and had something to do tonight. So if you're going to give a roll call, he probably will be missing. But go ahead and see if you can rattle any cages over there, or see if we can pick up any Grants Pass radio stations. Over.
Roger. This is WA6OTP in Grants Pass. It's a Tuesday night single sideband 2-meter net. Looking for check-in. Please come now.
November, Bravo 7, November.
Okay, Brian, I have you. Any other check-ins, looking for check-ins, Grants Pass area, or any other station who can hear this station who would like to check in through Grants Pass, please come now. No, my Bob. WA60TP.
Okay, Jim, very good, very good. Well, that's would have been 3 if, well, it actually is 3. It was 3 when Ivy was in there, so that's kind of par for the course. And Brian, my gosh, both you and Ivy are just pounding in here tonight. I've got a Q5 copy on your signal tonight, over.
You're coming in wrong too. I got a little bit of QSP on you, but to be expected with our
Yeah, roger that. Well, sounding good. I'm sure that there's going to be somebody over here that's going to be able to hear you and Jim. So let's see if we can get somebody over here that wants to make a contact with WA60TP and November Bravo 7 November. Over there in Grants Pass. Anybody want to give it a try tonight? Go ahead. Well, again, don't all go at once. Somebody want to give it a try. Where is Dewey? Is Dewey here tonight?
I haven't heard him. I sent him a reminder in text, but I guess he must be doing what he does best, sell houses.
Yep, I guess so. All right, anybody want to try Grants Pass? Give it a try right now, or else it's going to go by and you're not going to get a chance.
Whiskey Alpha 6, Oscar Tango Papa, KC78X. How you doing, Jim? Okay, we just heat up the radio waves for someone else to make their way up there. KC78X.
All right, well, that was one good contact there. Jeff, can you hear either Brian or Jim tonight?
Yeah, I just reception handicap today. I can hear Jim in there, but usually I can adjust my noise level and hear him better, but not tonight. Sorry.
Yeah, he's Q5 here, Bob. Q5.
Well, Jeff, you are Q5 going into Grants Pass. They've got a beautiful copy on you. In the great town of Grants Pass tonight, so it's a one-way story, over.
Yeah, roger. I'm not blessed with a good reception from the Grants Pass.
All right, well, that's the way it goes. I think that's kind of par for the course for your station in Grants Pass, unfortunately. All right, one more time. Anybody else want to contact Grants Pass? Going once, going twice. All right, nobody from the Medford area wants to get in there. I guess they can't hear. Brian or Jim, do you want to make any contacts with any of the guys over here that can hear you? I think just myself, Walter, and I think it's just Walter and myself. So I think we've made our contacts between myself and both of you, and I think Walter's kind of done the trick there too. So I guess we'll probably call her a night. Over.
Yeah, it sounds terrific, Bob. Thank you and all of the guys in Medford. Heard POJ tonight, in and out. He sounded pretty good. He was strong when he was strong and not there when he was gone. I heard Tom, NBA and BKJ and POJ talk to one another just fine. So, terrific. We thank you so much for your time and effort. This is WA60TP.
All righty, Jim. Well, we thank you guys for your effort also. We enjoyed talking to you, and we do appreciate you being there for the net. And Tom, N7, BKJ, are you hearing the Grants Pass folks at all?
This is November 8, not 7. 8, I'm from Detroit. N8 BKJ. I could barely hear it, but it was basically a zero copy.
All right. Well, they're hearing you pretty good too. Those guys over there, they've got a whole lot less noise than we have here in Medford, I think. And all of them have extremely good hearing. Their radios are really picking up the signals from Medford. So that's unfortunate. Okay, Tom. Well, we thought we'd give you a chance anyhow before we exit stage right from the Grants Pass group. So, all right, Jim and Brian, thanks for being there, and we'll let you QSY or wherever you want to do over there, and we'll come back and have a short rag chew here in the local Medford area. 73s, and have a good night. Over.
Oh, good night, 73, WA6022.
All right, Jeff, we'll turn it back to you. KJ7JAL, this is N7RB and a P.
All right, guys, good net tonight. Unfortunately, not more contacts to Grants Pass, but a lot of contacts to Roseburg, and maybe a possibility of a 1.2, I assume, single side band net in the future. I'll have to get an antenna. All right, this is KJ7J on the 2-meter single side band net, returning this frequency to normal operational use.
Well, I'd kind of look forward to a 1.2 net. I've got a 32 element 1.2 gig Yagi that I'd like to play with, so I'd like to have somebody to play with. Over.
Wow, you're running out of places to hang that on your swing set.
Actually, that one is on my rotatable rotor. It's on my satellite rotor. And I used to use it when the L-band was operational on the satellites, and we could talk on 1.2 with the satellites and people on the other end of the satellite. But the L-band has gone away, so unfortunately it's sitting up there not doing much. Over.
Roger, Roger. I heard another station might have doubled. If so, go ahead.
Of course, that was BB.
Well, go ahead, David.
I was just going to say, your house is going to fall over, or your tree's going to fall over, one or the other.
Oh, I know that was kind of meant to be a pun, but the thickness of my brain just didn't absorb it.
Well, you're right. I was giving you a hard time. 32 element. Well, I think I've got a 26 element, and I have yet to put mine up. So, the desire to get that running is becoming more and more desirable.
Okay, I got you. I'm following you now. That's fine. Yeah, 32 elements, it's a pretty good size antenna, but the elements are only, 4 inches, maybe 5 inches from the far left to the far right for each element.
Yep, I'm familiar. Mine is very much similar to that, just you got more elements. And, I still... it'll be very interesting whether we can make it to Roseburg on that. I know I don't have anything to drive it more than 10 watts at this point.
Hey, Bob, what does our radio 9700 put out on 1.2?
Not very much, Jeff. I can't remember right off the top of my head, but I think it's about 10 watts or less.
Roger, Roger. Yep, 10 watts out of the 9700.
Thank you, Matt.
You think that'll reach Roseburg?
You got a gain out of the little antennas at that wavelength, you got to remember, so I think it's worth a try.
Interesting. All right, well, Bob will have to run that net with his 32 element antenna, but, if he coughs, he'll misalign the beam.
That is true. It's a very tight beam, and I have noticed that just using it for the repeater on D-Star, the D-Star repeater on 1.2, swinging it around, I can totally miss that repeater on the top of the manor with that antenna, so it is tight.
Hey, Hey, Bob, how long is a 32 element antenna lengthwise?
I'm going to guess that it's about 8 feet long, 9 feet. I don't know, maybe 10, but I think it's closer to 8.
All right. If you make contact, maybe I'll look into it, but I don't think I want to go and buy a 32 element antenna on a chance it might work.
No, it's hit and miss, at least is my experience. N70U, when he lived up in Sam's Valley, we used to have a good pipeline on 2-meter sideband, no problem. But when we tried 1.2 antenna to antenna, he was using a vertical tribander, the typical 2-meter 440 1.2 vertical that they came out with for the 9700, and I was using my beam. But we couldn't make the contact. We couldn't hear each other. Neither one of us could hear each other.
I was able to talk to him, though.
Yeah, you were. You made the trip.
I had just inside my shack, that little 1.2, it was probably, 6 inches long, and I would just hold it above my head. I was talking to both Bob's and Sam's Valley.
That must be your magnetic personality again.
Location.
Well, you know, and the further the distance, the wider the beam. So in the valley, close quarter contacts would have a very tight, narrow adjustment. But the further they are away, the more likely you'd have them in center.
Yeah, with all that power, though, you might microwave some poor starling in flight and barbecue him.
I never had that problem when I was doing satellite work with it.
Did you ever see that baseball game on TV, that pitcher who threw that pitch and hit a bird smack dab right in his flight path between the pitcher and the batter?
That's called a foul, Bob, a foul.
Yeah, somebody else was in there. Go ahead. Yeah, I thought I could have sworn I heard somebody else in there. Go ahead if there's somebody else who want to give a try. No, I guess not. Anyhow, I thought that was interesting. The feathers, just 360 degrees worth of exploding feathers.
So was that, would they call that a foul ball? Was it called foul?
No. So what does everybody know about the EMP that's approaching, or is it an EMP or an EME that's approaching us?
The corneal mass ejection.
I thought it was an electromagnetic something.
Well, I guess they could. It's possible they could be interchangeable. I'm not a weather or a solar physicist, so don't quote me on anything I say. If there's one heading our way, David, it's probably going to knock the wind out of the HF band sails again for a few hours or a day or so.
Yeah, I'm looking it up here. They said it's going to impact on July 27th. No, wait. I guess this information has changed. Hold on, let me make sure I got it. I think they said it was supposed to happen today, July 25th at 22:35 Universal Time. It's unclear if this is an early arrival of a CME originally expected on July 27th or a completely different CME.
Well, that's par for the course for this kind of a this time in the solar cycle. When we start getting up to the maximum, we're approaching right at the getting up to the top. So just got to expect that stuff on a pretty regular basis.
Yeah, I'll have to figure out an emergency disconnect and cover for all my radios.
Yeah, go buy one of those Faraday bags like I put my Go Box in. It's sitting in there all nice and cozy inside that Faraday bag now on my shelf in the garage.
I don't want to hog it up here if there's somebody else that wants to chime in or comment. Wow, they left us.
All right, guys. It sounds like we got a lot of folks with some new antennas. Tom's got a 10-element Yagi, he said. And where does Matt Hines live? I'm confused.
Matt lives in West Medford, kind of, what is it? What would it be? North of the Stewart Park.
And he had a big Yagi. Roger, he was very loud, so he must just be close.
Oh, you're talking about the other Matt. You're talking about K700 or OOY. He lives. He's David's next door neighbor.
Who was on the net today? What was the Matt on the net today?
That was OOY.
Yep, that was all a lie. That's why I was giving him a hard time about breaking my meter.
All right, where is OOY?
Matt's in Phoenix.
Less than a mile from my house.
David's in Phoenix, Jeff.
So I think we're just so close that I can hear him.
Yeah, I've got almost, if I turn the antenna, I can basically see your house from here, so it's a pretty easy shot to you.
Okay. All right, Matt. Yeah, you were loud and clear. And how were you making the contact to Roseburg? Pretty good.
Yeah, Steve's always a good copy. He's about an S8, S9, just a little bit of noise, but not too bad.
Wow, I think you got you may have the highest reported signal. Although Walter, this magnetic personality usually wins that battle.
Yeah, Walt's got a killer signal down here, and every time he talks out of the valley, it's amazing. He's got a great location up there.
It doesn't matter where he is, even in his car with a highly loaded antenna, he makes good contacts.
Well, yeah, I remember he was off in Klamath Falls one day on 10 watts, still blasting over the hills, which is pretty remarkable.
Yeah, Walter's got some secret with his mobile car, which he makes better contacts in his car than I make in my space station.
That's why I'm not giving up that vehicle. It's a GM product, solid metal through and through, great grounding, good DC ground. I'm not giving up a good communication platform.
Walter, you sure it's not the accumulation of rust that's causing some weird chemical reaction?
No, it's all about grounding. The other car I had before was a '84 Buick LeSabre. Another good GM product, solid metal. I had my screwdriver antenna on that one, which I still have, and I use it on my Trailblazer. And drove all over the country and was making all kinds of contacts around the world. So, nope, it's all about vehicles. All these newer cars, the problem they have is not good grounding, and And Denny, who he had his wife that passed away about a month ago, they were actually in California. They came up here for the services this last week, and his wife was a ham. He had a Tesla and could never get anything to work in the Tesla because of the grounding system. He just gave up using his Tesla for a ham radio.
Wow. Well, I know. The mag mounts won't even go on to my Miata. I think it's made of plastic or something. Nothing will mount to it.
Yep, you need good metal ground for radios.
S7LJC.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I had a Saturn wagon years back, and Saturns were plastic, and that was a pretty quick little car. But I was out at Shelter Cove Airport down south of Eureka one time, and I had installed one of those motion sensing. I had someone install a motion sensing alarm system in the headliner, and a plane landed over Shelter Cove Airport, and that set the alarm off. So I had to have the guys install a copper screen above that motion sensor so it wouldn't get those stray things from above. Over.
Okay, I need someone to interpret that for me.
The body of the Saturn was plastic, and so a microwave type sensor, motion sensor, just basically, normally a car's roof would shield it from objects above, but the runway is pretty. There's not much in front of it, so parking is right at the foot of the runway. Plane landing over there set off the alarm because the alarm sensed the plane flying over it because it was going to a plastic roof instead of a steel roof. Over.
All right. I get it. Hey, there was the announcer for National News Channel 5 was up in Alaska, and I didn't realize he was an Air Force brat kid. His dad was at that Air Force base there in Alaska.
Elmendorf.
Lester Holt. Isn't it Lester Holt, Channel 5?
No, he's the NBC national anchor.
Yeah, he was transmitting from the air base there where he went to school as a little kid, and apparently he had a fun time down there. I didn't realize his dad was Air Force. Lots of pretty interesting looking aircraft flying out of there.
There's been some pretty interesting looking aircraft flying in and out of the Rogue Valley Airport here the last few days. You watch the Roxyanne cam, and those air tankers are just coming and going like crazy.
Yeah, we're blessed to have that here when we catch little itty-bitty fires here. Not too many people have a forestry air water base in their airport.
You're talking about the VLAP, right?
Kind of sound like you're in a tub there, David. Talking about what?
You're talking about the VLAP, right?
I'm going to need another interpretation, Bob.
Yeah, I couldn't understand I couldn't understand that word. I've never heard it before, and it's not registering in my brain.
All right, I'll say it a little more clearly. VLAT is in very large air tanker.
Okay, when you spell it out like that, I can go where you're going. I had no clue what a VLAC was. Now I've got it.
Hey, who here uses Amazon a lot? We may be getting same-day Amazon.
Oh, I heard that. Yeah, that's interesting. They've got an 87,000 square foot warehouse that they're going to build right next to Costco. We're probably going to get delivery by drone.
You know, I think that is great for Medford. You know, it kind of hurts the little guy, the little businesses per se, but oh man, that'll be interesting.
I think the little businesses have already gotten hurt. Just about everybody I know goes to Amazon anyhow. So, and you know something, I try very hard to buy locally, and I would say 75% of the time I'm not able to get what I want, and I end up going to Amazon.
Well, it's interesting. I wonder how many of the small businesses, not necessarily the ones in Medford, but, you know, actually contribute to Amazon in a different way. So, you know, if their product is listed on Amazon and comes up in search engines, then, you know, never mind the local business. Why not the worldwide business?
And that's very true, and that is the way that's the way the world is working right now. So, little mom and pop down there on Delta Waters, if they're listed on Amazon and they're shipping worldwide.
Hey, I have a strange thought. What if they allow you to ship to a drop box in Central Point, and you drive over from California and pick it up?
That would be interstate tax fraud, wouldn't it?
KM7DW.
Hey, there's Dewey. Missing in action, Dewey.
Yeah, sorry about that. I had a couple things I had to finish up, but it's probably over, huh?
No, it's yeah. I mean, the control part is over. We're talking about the new Amazon warehouse in Central Point and how we could get around the sales tax if you're from California.
Oh yeah, roger that. Yep. Well, they come here all the time to go to Costco to do that.
They should open up a pack and ship right outside of Costco.
It's going to bring some jobs to the Rogue Valley.
Oh man, they opened up that Killer Burger. I went there today, and I'm going to go back.
Is that the old Yellow Basket?
No, it's the old, shoot, I'm drawing a blank. Give me a second. Not Chick-fil-A, it is the old, okay, I can't remember. Chipotle. It was the old Chipotle.
Oh, over there in the shopping center there next to Trader Joe's.
Yeah, and PetSmart. No, not PetSmart, but Petco. One of the two. You know, I find that the best way to get in and out of that area, that parking lot is the worst. But if you come in off of Central or Riverside, and you take that shortcut by Luigi's. And you go up there, and then you take the first right, you go behind Trader Joe's, and then come back out of that little thing in the middle, and it puts you right back there where the food shop is.
Well, was it a killer burger, or?
Well, I got a burger today that had blue cheese and stuff on it and bacon, but I really should have ordered the peanut butter burger because I ordered fries and got the peanut butter sauce that they would have put on that burger with the fries, and it was really good.
Yuck.
Oh, yum. I like me a good peanut butter and jelly burger. If you haven't tried it, you need to try it because I thought it would be awful, but it was delicious.
Well, I was set back today a little bit. I didn't want to cook. The wife's gone. She's in Missouri, and I knew the net was coming up, and I thought, I'm just going to go down and get a burger. And I thought, where is it going to be least crowded? And I thought Burger King. Burger King is close and not crowded, so I went down there and I ordered a Whopper with cheese, and I got up there to pay for it, and I had to give them $9. It was $8.37 for one stinking burger. I'm going to go to In-N-Out from now on.
Yeah, it's redonkulous.
Oh, that's the new normal for a cheeseburger. Sorry to say, Bob. Cheeseburger, fries, and a Coke, $15.
Well, I think In-N-Out has got the corner on the cheapest and best burger in town. I think $3 and some odd cents for a cheeseburger. That's reasonable.
Yeah, I got from McDonald's yesterday while I was in Klamath Falls. I got a bacon double burger for $3 and some odd cents, and then I bought 10-piece nuggets and a tea for like $9, I think.
Yeah, I picked up the girls, I picked up Jalen from work with the wife, and they wanted to go out to eat, so I said, that sounds good. So we went to the Mexican place called Luna over there next to, used to be McGrath, now it's Elmer's, and the whole thing costed, between the three of us with tips, $90. $90 for Mexican food with tips. Wow.
Yeah, we went down to the Silver Dragon. We had company from Klamath Falls, Kathy's family, her oldest son and wife and 3 kids. And Kathy and I, and we ordered Chinese food at Silver Dragon to take out, and it was $92.
Yeah, Silver Dragon, I like to get the house special fried rice when I'm craving fried rice, and I go, man, that's yummy. But you're right, it used to be like $10 for a quart, and now it's like $15 $16.
Yeah, their house fried rice and their house chow mein is both really good.
There's a new Chinese place. I don't know if you guys have checked that out, Chen's or something down on Riverside, but it's pretty decent. But the fried rice is, they take the white rice, they throw it on the grill, throw a little bit of soy sauce and some eggs on it, and they call it fried rice. But the food's really good, though.
Yeah, that wouldn't do it for me. If the fried rice is not good, then and I tell you, I'm a sucker for fried rice. It's got green peas and shrimp and the whole fixings to it,
Yep, and barbecued pork.
All right, we're probably grossing Dewey out, how he is about the meat.
Well, I think I'm going to shut the live stream down here. Our 2-meter sideband net is done, and I don't know if anybody's going to watch a live stream over an hour or not. Probably not, but it'll be available for anybody to watch when they or if they want to watch it. So, N7RBP, we're going to turn to the right here and do a little magic button pushing, clicking, and etc. and end the live stream, N7RBP.
And don't forget to tell them to subscribe and like to your page. And did you see in your comment section that WS7 Bravo Papa, who was watching you on live stream, he's trying to pick us up from Cave Junction, but not able to. KC7HX.
Oh, I see that. I missed that. That's too bad. That would have been a good contact.
love it, Walter. That's a great end of the segment. You know, you probably should have said that sooner.
I think I'll turn my antenna west and try and hit him.
Yeah, why don't you? I don't know if he's on. It doesn't give you a date timestamp on that, but I did see that. And PBS, like Bob said, it sounds like you're in a hollow bathroom. You got a real high-pitch, echoey sound.
Okay, Doc Nabbit. I'll have to look into that.
Go ahead, Dewey. Give him a try down there. See if you can make a contact with him. Maybe he's still watching.
If the guy from Cave Junction's out there, this is KM7DEW. Copy?
Whiskey Sierra 7, Papa Bravo. Whiskey Sierra 7, Papa Bravo. That's his call sign.
Whiskey Sierra 7, Papa Bravo. This is KM7DEW. Copy? KS7TB, KM7DEW. Nope, nothing.
There's a lot of hard real estate between you and Cave Junction. Grants Pass is hard enough, but Cave Junction's even getting even further around the corner there, so not surprised.
Yeah, depending where he is in Cave Junction. If he was near the airport, he might have a chance. But if he's on the opposite side, he'd be like Larry trying to talk to Roseburg.
Yeah, I hear the Cave Junction guys on the repeaters, but there was nothing there. So, anyways, it was worth a shot.
Speaking of the repeaters, I hear that the GMRS repeaters are now linked. How is it going all the way over to the coast, Dewey?
Hasn't hit the coast yet, but as far as I know, but I mean, unless I missed something, North Valley and Elk are connected, so they're doing one net now with everybody. And Channel 3 project week before last was 170 check-ins.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah, I caught you on 4-2.
Yeah, I know, Walter. I was pretty impressed there. I was there's a portion of it that does ham and then MERS and GMRS and what else? I'm drawing a blank. Oh, I do an 11 meter Channel 3 project, and so they add them all together from Jackson County and Josephine County, but that's a lot of people.
Yeah, I was playing around with my SDR play, and I was talking to Bob, and I was happy to get up and running, and then I heard you on 4-2. So, and Bob said, well, I did not know you were on that one, but you knew you were running another net, so that's why I jumped on.
Yeah, well, cool. Your check-in counted as one of the 170 people.
Yeah, then I was scanning the bands, and there was a lot of Channel 3 check-ins on all kinds of frequencies. You guys were busy. KC7HX.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool for emergency communications. I mean, if anything goes down, we've got a good group of radio guys out here that'll be able to, give visual reports on all kinds of different radio frequencies.
Well, that's good to know. Okay, I'm going to shut it down. Good thing, N7RPB. You're looking good on the thing and the multi-camera facet and everything. I I see you had at least 8, it looks like 6 or 8 people that were on watching at the same time. KC7HX.
Good night, Walter.
Talk to you tomorrow, Walter. N7RBP. I'm going to initiate shutdown sequence myself. N7RBP clear.
All right, Bob. Good night, and we'll catch you later. K7DB. N7LGC clear.
Catch you guys later. KM7DW clear.
Good night, guys. KJ7JL clear.
Whiskey 6-7 Papa Bravo. Whiskey 6-7 Papa Bravo. KC7HX. I just see your thing on the chat line saying you were on a business call, so I don't know if you got the radio on or not. Bob's shutting down, so try again next week or tomorrow morning or anytime. Someone's always monitoring this frequency, so if you could reach into the valley, we'll try to reach back to you. KC7HX.
Listen up, Walter. There's a tabletop gaming. He's still in the chat. He said they're trying to call us right now. So listen up. You've probably got the best ears. Tabletop gaming, whatever your call is, go ahead and give us a call right now.
That's me. That's my son. He uses that for posting his videos like you do for ham radio frequencies.
Boy, suckered me in on that one.
KC7HX, nothing heard.
And 7RBP, shutting down, initiating shutdown sequence. And this is N7RBP. 73s to everybody. See you later.